Oh, hi guys. Yeah, I would like to apologize about my 1 month absence from here. I spent the first 2 weeks watching all 6 of those Infinite Source battles with Brandon, and I also spent another 2 weeks recovering from it. Not just mentally, but physically as well. Apparently, eating Tide Pods was a bad idea. Who would have thought? But, I'm back now. And without further ado, let's check out ERB Parodies once again by talking about their first ever rap battle that started it all, along with its sequel. This is it. Vault Boy vs. Cole Phelps. The battle that had made ERB Parodies what they are now. This has been quite a journey, hasn't it? From two guys doing ridiculous rap battles with shitty green screens and sometimes no green screens at all, poor body acting and lack of editing experience in 2012, to creating a whole community of people that have made their own rap battle series with seemingly endless variety, and even got the attention of Epic Rap Battles of History to put this gem on one of their battles, and allowing two creators, Matt Foyo and Video Game Rap Battles, to help out with the writing for a short period of time. Yes, there was some screw-ups in the past, but overall this has been a pretty smooth road for everyone involved in this community, from being nobody to somebody. Whether that's a good thing for some, but I'm not going to dive into that. We will look at the first match, and then we will take a look at the sequel afterwards. But first, let's just think about this connection. A mascot versus a detective. Yeah, they didn't start off strong with the matchups here. The only reason why these two are even paired up with each other is, and I'm not joking, because they were one of Justin's favorite video games at the time. That's seriously the reason. Well, if that's the case, then I might as well compare Metal Gear Solid to Spider-Man. It was also originally supposed to be an XP9 battle, a rap battle series that used to be on Justin's old channel but now are kind of hard to find, but it was moved to ERB Parodies shortly after. Now, I have just recently played LA Noire, so I do have a little bit of knowledge on the game itself. And this is where I go and talk about my thoughts of the game, and you guys probably don't want to hear about that, but fuck you, this is my channel, and I'll do whatever I want! Alright, if you really don't want to hear my thoughts on the game, then skip here, though let me warn you, you're gonna be missing out a lot. So, I got this game on Christmas after some of the gameplay on YouTube caught my attention. It looked interesting, the detective mechanics looked like it would be fun to mess around with, and what did I think of it? Well, I think I can consider this the first game on my Xbox One library that I have never finished. And there are reasons why. You see, what I thought the game was going to be was something reminiscent to a Telltale game in a somewhat RPG, where all of your decisions as a detective would have dire consequences and would affect your stats, not just as a detective, but your reputation as well. You will either be glorified by your fellow friends and employees, or look so incompetent that they would not want to work with you, and most jobs that are listed to you are taken away because they think you're not right for the job. I thought the open world would be something like the Arkham games, where you can stop crimes that happen on the streets. Yes, I know those exist, but hear me out. I could find bodies in alleyways, buildings, or even dig up buried corpses as a small side missions, go undercover and join some sort of gang/mafia only to apprehend them when I get the chance. And one that I think a lot of games like these gloss over too much when I think they really shouldn't, solve mysteries that the police failed to do for months/years and get huge rewards for it by boosting your stats as a detective and rising up your reputation. I thought, and this is going back about the whole RPG type element, your career as a detective would depend on what you thought was going on with the cases. I get to decide if someone is lying or they're telling the truth, and the game wouldn't hold me back. I could accuse them of something they haven't done with flimsy evidence and lock them up, and the game wouldn't hold me back. I could not search for a single clue, paint those who are innocent guilty and those who are guilty innocent, let criminals run away free and execute those who've done nothing because I am that much of a horrific bastard when it comes to games like this. Or I could find every clue and rightfully accuse the right people who are innocent and who are guilty just to see the outcomes of my behavior once I finish the missions and the game wouldn't hold me back. What I got was none of those. Instead, I had an admittedly pretty fun time at the start, and then it just became the most boring experience I have ever had the misfortune to sift through. The open world sections pretty much lack anything to do other than find film reels, police badges, find landmarks, collect a fuckload of cars that can't steer properly so I end up crashing into everything even when I'm driving at a reasonable speed, and stop street crimes. Only these are resorted to: chase bad guy and kill him, fight gangs and kill them, kill gang from holding someone hostage. That's all. The story, I was not interested at all. In fact, I can't even remember what was going on in those missions. I don't remember most of the plot elements in each cases. I don't remember most of the criminals' names or why they do what they do. I don't even remember my own comrades' names. I didn't even bother checking any of the newspaper articles about this jackass that looks like a young Steve Jobs if he had a red turtleneck and was a criminal instead of an iPhone creator. And the flashbacks of Cole Phelps' time during the war? You try asking me one piece of dialogue that I remember from those segments, and I would be silent with a dumbfounded look on my face that makes me look like I had a war flashback of my own. I got enough of those during my playthroughs of World War II when the announcer would shout out,
"A bomb's been planted on our ammo supply!"
right into my eardrums. But worst of all is the cases themselves. Boy, are these a slog to get through. I feel sorry for the people who lived in 1947 that had to do things the hard way compared to now where we can track people down with fingerprints, license plates, security cameras, and also the internet. Remember when I said I thought it would be cool if you had to pick up bodies all around Los Angeles and try to track the murderer down? They do that, but not in the way I expected. Guys, I can only look at so many naked female corpses with the same cause of death before it starts getting incredibly monotonous. The cases are not just uninteresting, but they are linear as hell. Listen, I don't hate games that have a linear single-player mode as others may think. I'm looking at you, EA. But this is not a passable sort of linear. I have no choice. I have to find all the clues. I have to ask the right questions. I have to talk to everyone around the scene. I have to put the correct guy in the big house. Sure, the game doesn't fail me if I get all the questions wrong, but it doesn't matter because the ending of those cases are always the same. Don't want to believe the murderer is behind all this? Too bad, you have to take him in. Want to accuse the guy who's only a witness and nothing else? Sorry, but you need to trust everything he says without a single bit of doubt, even if that's an option you can pick. Speaking of which, want to believe he's telling the truth? Nope, you have to doubt him. Want to believe he's clean? Nope, you have to think he's lying and choose what clue he is lying about. Want to doubt his innocence? Well, fuck you, who said you can do things your way? I know I might be exaggerating things here and there, and it may sound like I put way too much expectations for a game that wasn't looking to ask much to begin with, but even if my expectations were met, knowing what the core game actually is, I still would not have that much fun with it when I figure out just how uninteresting everything is. And when I don't find the gameplay exciting, I don't find the detective missions to be all that engaging no matter how many times I try to either fail or complete everything, and when I especially cannot get into the story that the game is telling me to care about, I lost all interest. And I probably will not go back to finish the game or its story anytime soon. That went on for way too long. So enough of that horse shit, let's finally get into this battle. Roll it!
Epic rap battle parodies!
Aw, look, this was before they figured out they could render the videos in widescreen. I'm really trying to picture why Nathan decided to change his announcer voice for all of the later battles. I mean, it may not sound all that great, but at least it's not so obnoxious to hear, unlike And dare I bring this one back up? Simon versus Gordon?
Epic Rap Battle Parodies!
Now, let's just admire how fucking crap this logo is. Is it me, or does this logo got a faint red tint going on? I'm guessing this was taken from an ERB battle that used a red background for their intros and they decided to key it out, which is probably why it looks ass to begin with, especially since there are certain parts where the letters hadn't been fully keyed out. But there do exist PNG images of the logo back then, so I don't know why they went with this option instead. Also, you can see the workspace of the logo closing in on itself. I should also clarify that this battle was rendered in 480p. So, once again, my apologies if it looks really out of place in 720 or 1080p.
Vault Boy!
Jesus, that is the longest thumb I have ever seen on a man's hand. I mean, fuck Moby Huge, this is the ultimate sex toy.
Vault Boy!
Okay, Nathan as Vault Boy. You know, this could have worked if it weren't for two flaws. One, he's not wearing the vault suit, it's just a yellow shirt and a blue coat, one that's a little bit too big for him. And two, I do recall Vault Boy having something that I just can't put my finger on. Oh yeah, blonde hair! Was it really that hard to dye your hair blonde to actually match the person you are playing as? Why are so many people afraid to dye their hair for a short period of time? Also, what is with this background? I thought it was just a weird looking backyard that they used for Vault Boy, but it's not that. I thought it was just a weird looking green screen, but nope, it's not that either. It's his garage wall with aluminum foil on the top with duct tape in between it. Nathan couldn't even bother to set up his green screen for his first ever rap battle with another YouTuber? I know that this is the first one released on their ERB channel and they didn't have that much resources, but come on! And I don't even want to hear an excuse from it because I know for a fact that he had a green screen back in 2012. And even if it wasn't a green screen and he had a colored sheet laying around his house, he still had the option to use it. I guess he was too busy sticking that 5-inch thumb up his ass for his own pleasure. There's a good mental image for that.
Versus Cole Phelps!
Oh my Jesus. I may have spoke too soon about Nathan's intro. What the hell was this? First, does Justin look anything like Cole Phelps? Other than the hat and business suit, I don't see any sort of resemblance going on with him. Look at the green screen. And I say green screen loosely because it's not a green screen. He is standing on the back of a blue wall and he only had about 20 minutes to film before he had to go to an end of the world party, which is probably why he is dressed like that. I always thought he was standing behind a refrigerator because of this small part between him that separates the fridge and the freezer, but no, it's just a wall. And where is he in? A sewer? Why doesn't the lighting match the tint of the background? It's because of him standing behind a blue wall that makes the keying look so ugly. There is so much fuzz, so many cutoffs, and it's so transparent. Is this supposed to be the ghost of Cole Phelps? I'm sure I may have spoiled the ending for me, but I honestly don't care.
Hello, Vault Boy. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Ah! What is wrong with his microphone? How is it that it's so quiet, yet it's peaking like crazy? And what the hell is going on here? Is he just levitating on the side of the screen? What's up, fuckers?
Hello, Vault Boy. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, so that's what you're going to do. I thought you were going to go into his bedroom and let him stick his 5-inch thumb up your ass.
I solve a lot of cases with this magnifying glass.
Well, that has got to be the most invisible magnifying glass I have ever seen. Or maybe you just didn't have one. And I don't think at any time in the game Cole Phelps ever used a magnifying glass for any of the clues he had come across.
Stupid little takedowns were...
What the hell's going on here? Where's his legs? Why can't you green screen properly?
Stupid little takedowns really make me wanna shout.
Don't you just hear the anger in my voice? No? Well, that just makes me want to shout.
A bomb's been planted!
Really make me wanna shout. I will use my gun, shoot you up, watch your guts fall out.
There it is! There it is!
Shout. I will use my gun, shoot you up, watch your guts fall out.
Jesus, for an officer who swears to protect the civilians of LA, you sure are brutal to a friggin' mascot that probably isn't a real person.
You're hated by everyone, you got shot in the face.
Yeah, do you also notice that Justin is not at all attempting at lip syncing? He wasn't playing the song during his recording, so he pretty much had to guess what the lines are, what the pacing is, and has to guess which clip he has to put in editing to match the audio. The end result is laughable to say the least, as most of what he is lip syncing doesn't even come close to what he is actually saying in the audio, and sometimes he either reuses clips or puts them in the wrong order. It's like watching that one part of Standalone Complex where Major had to speak a sentence in her mind while lip syncing a completely different set of words, only that one had a purpose and wasn't retarded.
You're hated by everyone, you got shot in the face.
Wait, what? Okay, I may not have that much knowledge of the Fallout games, but I do recall that it wasn't Vault Boy who was shot in the face, but it was the courier from New Vegas. And this isn't the only time where they got parts of the lore wrong with Vault Boy, as we will see it happen again now.
Face, you're such a little bitch, no wonder daddy ran away.
Again, that wasn't Vault Boy, but it was the Lone Wanderer in Fallout 3. I don't think Vault Boy even has a dad, he's just a mascot. You know, for a Fallout fan, you're pretty shit with your research.
My name is Cole Phelps, I'm from LA, Noir.
Oh god, the It's V cliche is melting into this battle! I'm out of here!
Noir, you look 6'10", well, tell us how old you are.
Well, he's at least acting more mature than you are, and he hasn't even talked yet.
Noir, you look 6'10", well, tell us how old you are.
Oh come on, Justin, you couldn't crop Nathan's footage to fill up the whole screen? I'm guessing he is trying to make it as if Nathan was next to him, like they are in the same room, but it doesn't work when he's not using the green screen to key him out into the scene.
You're such a dumbass. You can't reach through that window to unlock the door, but instead you use a lockpick and the cord. Ouch.
What is he even talking about? Is this another example of Justin not doing his research on who actually used the lockpick and cord in the games? Unless that's a skill I don't know about yet.
Ouch, hear that burn? Ain't that a kick in the head?
Oh god damn it, what is with this editing? First Cole was levitating on the side of the screen, then he started dancing with no legs, now he's upside down. I can't! I just freaking can't, Battle!
No holes in the bowl, eat irradiated bread.
Why would he do that? That shit's gonna poison him. It's like asking a friend of yours, hey, drink that rat-infested water because I thought it would be funny.
You let those stupid casino guys take all your guns, they probably heard about what you did to fucking Megaton.
Nice explosion effect. If that was how the bombs were like in the games, the Great War would have never existed to begin with.
You let those stupid casino guys take all your guns, they probably heard about what you did to fucking Megaton.
You know, if you're so keen on referencing Fallout 3 or New Vegas, why bother use Vault Boy at all since he is not the protagonist in either games? It's like having Batman as a rapper, but all the references you make are about his butler.
You're a vilified villain, and I'm taking you in. Have you freaking questioned by my partner Herschel Biggs?
How can he? He's a mascot.
My name is Vault Boy, and I'm a swift learner.
I doubt it, because I'm sure you would have learned by now that we already know your goddamn name, you stupid dickhead!
Your games are a little repetitive, chasing every damn burglar.
Oh hey, he agreed with what I said earlier in his review.
That game LA Noir is a bloody mess. I can run away them burglars with my terrifying presence.
Okay, can you actually reference something else in Fallout besides the skills in the game? I mean, I wouldn't mind it if they were cleverly written, but I'm pretty sure we all know the answer to that.
I am called Lord Death. I'm a real lady killer. Maybe some intense training will help you swim through the sewers.
Oh, okay then. Just ignore my advice like that. It's not like I matter when I try to help you on how to write. Nope. No. I'm just gonna go now. You're on your own, buddy. You're on your own.
I'm a red child.
Oh, red child. Did you see what we did there? Huh? Please love us.
I'm a red child. You're just a stupid piece of shit.
Oh, look who's talking.
I solve cases of terminals cause I'm a computer whiz.
Okay, seriously, stop referencing the skills. You're overblowing it right now.
All of my companions make everything easy, and guess what? None of them hate me. I got a strong back.
Did you just give up trying to rhyme there? Of course your companions won't hate you if you do a good thing around them. Or sometimes a bad thing if they are that kind of character.
I carry all of my junk.
I really don't want to know what you mean by that.
It's such a shame that you leave your pistol in the trunk.
What happened to the color? Were you trying to recreate the flashbacks in the game that had the unsaturated blue tint to them? Because it seems like you did it just for the hell of it instead of making it an interesting transition to the battle.
Nuka-Cola sarsaparilla drinking victory.
Hey, nice PNG images. Are one of those alcohol? Because I would really like to chug myself into a hangover after this.
Between you and me, you're always crashing in a tree.
Well, given how all the cars steer like shit, I probably would believe that he crashed into more things than just a tree. Or maybe I'm just a bad driver and I'm stupid.
I'll smack you in the face with my paralyzing palm. Stop screaming at the suspects, and please remain calm.
Hey, fuck you! Who said you could tell me to calm down, Mr. Dildo Thumb?
Listen here, little boy, shall I treat that or die?
What? What the hell do you mean by that? Are you saying you're going to truth him like that makes any sense whatsoever? Or are you saying you're going to choose truth to him? For what reason though? He is not lying or speaking the truth, he's just rapping!
You woke up in a ditch with a bullet surprise.
That did not happen with Vault Boy. I'm starting to believe Justin actually lied about being a Fallout fan just because he wanted to be like all the popular kids.
Doing what I do, it makes me cha-ching.
Okay, I'm guessing he just gave up making a word to rhyme with something later on.
I know what things are when I hear...
Did you actually just use a sound effect of the game to rhyme with cha-ching? Oh my god, dude. You are le pathetico.
Oh please, you got washed out your ass. My currency is decent cause I have some bottle caps.
Why does money matter in this battle? As if you will ever try and bribe him with fucking bottle caps in 1947 where dollars and coins are still what we used to pay for shit.
I have nerves of steel. I have nerves of steel. You made Roy Earl a deal. You blow his head off for dissing your friend. Well, guess what? I did. Now go squeal.
Are you saying that you blew Roy's head off because he dissed Cole's friend and not yours? So, you're pretty much admitting to Cole that you murdered one of his workers. You be the worst liar in the United States.
Who won? Who's next? You decide. Epic rap battle parodies.
Well, that was the first Vault Boy vs. Cole Phelps battle. I know I shouldn't be harping on it too much because it was their first ever battle made on the channel, but that does not mean it's free of any criticism whatsoever. Let's save it till the end though. Right now, let's look at their sequel and see if it's better or worse than its predecessor. Ah! I was hoping I didn't have to hear that voice again.
Vault Boy!
Well, I can't really comment much about the costume since it's pretty much the same. He's still not wearing the vault suit, he still doesn't have blonde hair, but at least he has the decency to actually use his green screen even if it's not all that well keyed out. Is it his camera or the keying effect that's making him look blurry in some parts?
Forson, call Phelps!
And I got nothing to comment on here. All their costumes are exactly as they were in the first battle they have made, with the only difference being their camera quality, their legs are visible now, and they are using green screens, except this one has more pixelation going on than Nathan's video.
Phelps! 2 minutes!
I just wanted to let you guys know that this is definitely a sequel. Seriously, I don't get this. Why does every other rap battle series have to place and say the number 2 or 3 in their intros when epic rap battles of history did not do anything like that in their Hitler vs. Vader trilogy? And why bring it up in the battle at all if it's already in the damn title?
They call me the Dark Shadow, but I am still very bright.
It sure seems like that, quite literally. What happened to his lighting here? Why is he so orange?
But you not so much, challenging me to another fight.
I don't think it was a bright idea to make a sequel out of this to begin with, but we just started, so let's see if they prove me wrong.
Quit pointing your thumb at me, stick it up your own ass.
Oh, trust me, Cole, he's done that a lot more times than you think he has.
You comic book bio bastard, this case will be over fast.
Cole? He's right in front of you. Why are you looking at the other side?
Just a puppet of vault tech, bob your head to what they say.
Ah! That is a certain type of bobblehead that not only would I not want on my shelf, but I would never want to come across or collect it in any game it's in. I wonder what ability it gives to players. Oi, what's this? Oh, it must be a Vault Boy bobblehead. It's got a weird design though. It must be the Vault Go edition. Oh, fun power. I wonder what the ability is.
I once again shoot you up, met the bloody mess spray.
No, I thought we were over the skill references. Please spare me this time, battle.
My disses are so cold, yet they'll leave you in flames.
Oh gee, am I glad that we don't do this sort of over-the-top editing in our battles anymore. Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah, nice criminal costume you got there, Dakota. Run away, the Child Protective Service is after me.
My win is more certain than you have in a sucky game. I'll hack you and then I'll decode all of your code.
You're in the 1940s. I think we were still decades away from ever figuring out how hacking works.
You're just a waste on his face, so just go walk the lonesome road.
Oh, I'm not acting. I'm really leaving. Fuck this battle.
I don't want to hear a pip from you boys, so no tricks.
Oh! Did you see what we did there? Aren't we the most clever people in writing history?
Don't make me send your adolescent ass back to the house of sticks.
Can someone give Nathan some direction here?
Hurt, confusion, anger, smug, what was my direction again? Justin? Hello?
My disses are so cold, they'll hit you harder than a new.
Didn't you just do this line already?
My disses are so cold, yet they'll leave you in flames. My disses are so cold, they'll hit you harder than a newbie skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Then put up your dukes.
Yeah, put him up, put up your dukes, you hub knocker. Your mother was a well-respected citizen in the United States.
I'll interrogate you, then I'll use and abuse. I always catch the criminal, you've not been wrongly accused.
But not wrongfully accused of what? If you're going to pull some shit like that, you gotta give it some build-up so we'll know what the crap you are even talking about.
Get ready here and now, I'm gonna take you to class. After that, bitch, I'll pop a cap in your ass.
Oh god, John Travolta has escaped the filming of Grease and is on a murderous rampage! Run! Or you have a chance!
You left your best friends in World War II. Now you're a lonely little man with nothing to do.
Wait, is that supposed to be Cassidy, played by Froggy, as he is trying to seduce the audience by touching his chest? Oh god, I really hope someone proves me wrong on that one.
I I'm a great leader. Haven't you seen all my companions at
Let's see. We got a 12-year-old Owen Wilson, Guy Fawkes, rejected Doctor Who character, and the Oompa Loompa. That's quite the group you got, Vault Boy. Step aside, Marvel. This is the new Avengers.
after you've had the sex? Your ass is like the wreckage of the canyon. You're a hoes wannabe that wastes the night and day.
These are some of the gayest criminals I have ever seen roaming around Cole Phelps' background. Like, come on, was it that hard to find a business suit to wear for this role?
Flows like radiation, so you better use the right away. You need your luck skill on 100 to cause harm to me.
Why luck specifically? Wouldn't the strength skill make much more sense? You know, the one that actually causes more harm to the enemy than only a little?
You're just jealous because my game was one of the best at E3.
The "you're just jealous because blank" line. Will this horseshit ever die?
Have you solved the case I have? You're getting ready to lose. Vault Boy always wins, bitch, you know that's the truth.
I spy with my little eye something that is filler.
Not the slightest of detective work could even stop me. Watch out, you biohazard bitch.
Well, for God's sakes, guys, can you not insert clips of the actors walking to their cameras to turn it off? It's small stuff like that comes a long way.
I'm on a killing spree. Come on in and have a very shitty day.
Oh my god, what the hell is that? Did one of the GTA models from the PS2 sink its way inside Fallout New Vegas? Or have the textures not loaded all the way?
Welcome to New Vegas. Hope you enjoy your stay.
It's the truth, you're the reason Fallout was a flop.
Yes, a series that has been going on for, 2 decades? And has had many spin-offs and many developers creating their own masterpieces every few years? Fuck that noise! It is a failed series that should be left in the dirt to die!
I'm also doubting the fact that you can beat this badass cop. I have evidence to support this accusation. You're lying, sack of shit. You're not the greatest rapper ever. You're just a kid who thinks he can spit.
Mascot, you make good bars, no? You know how to rap. That correct, boy? You give us very good lines for us to bang our heads to all day long. But do you know what I say to that? I say, no, that is hip-hop R&B scum, you fucking retard.
Listen, Volcon, you're really pissing me off.
Ooh, somebody's getting fiery.
I can write better rhymes than you when I scribble on my notepad.
Or just violently rub your hands together like you're trying to start a fire.
I'm solving a mystery here. All the clues come together. Just continue to walk alone forever and ever.
You already made that Lone Wanderer reference.
So just go walk the lonesome road. Just continue to walk alone forever and ever. I'm coming in fast. You'll need a cast. Stop treating the players like lab rats. I'm entering the vault and what do I see? A yellow hair idiot who's about 3. I'm taking you down. I wear the crown. Let's take it that town. Gonna make you frown when I take you down. You don't ask why. You look like press that Charlie Brown.
Okay. Let's try to recap that if possible.
Coming in fast, you'll need a cast. Stop treating the players like lab rats.
Coming in fast, you'll need a cast. You also look like Darkling's ass. Got that reference out of the way.
I'm entering the vault and what do I see? A yellow hair idiot who's about 3.
Once again, he is not blonde as we see in this shot, and he is a lot older than he looks.
Taking you down, I wear the crown. Let's take it that town. Gonna make you frown when I take you down. You don't ask why. You look like press that Charlie Brown.
A very contrived rhyme scheme building up to a nonsensical payoff, all when the while Nathan is trying to imitate the scream.
Cause the apocalypse, I'm a hardcore rock star.
Bazinga!
There's a way that you can hide from me in this LA noir. My investigations conclude that you're just a silly cartoon.
So all of that detective build-up led up to you saying that he is a cartoon. Well, no fucking shit! Vault Boy was right. You already want to be Sherlock Holmes.
You've no shelter from my bombshell lines, which will come down. Kaboom!
Did Justin just have a stroke during that line? And holy crap, his hat knocked him down on his ass. What is that thing made out of?
Burn you like Cole Phelps.
Bazinga!
And light your ass on fire. How can you battle me if you can't even find out someone's a liar?
Why are you comparing his detective skills to rapping? Those are two completely different things that have nothing to do with each other.
LA stands for licking ass in your case.
I might have doubted you a bit, Cole Phelps. Maybe he really is 3 years old.
You won't beat me if you can't even keep up a chase.
Oh, god damn it. Is everybody blind at this battle? Why do they keep looking at the other side of the opponent instead of right at them?
You're just a detective who can't beat me when he lags.
You already said he couldn't beat you. I guess everybody has Alzheimer's as well.
How about you get a very big taste of my doctor's bag? If you really think you'll win, then bitch you've had it.
So, does that mean he gets the win? Has the word consistency been completely removed in the dictionary of the Fallout universe?
Because I am the one who's had the biggest stim package.
Bazinga!
Calling yourself a cop, it doesn't hide your sins. I'm just like the house because I always win.
Oh, god damn it. Why, stupid Dutch angle shot? Have you learned nothing from Battlefield Earth?
Looks like your weapon condition is pretty low. Just call me Vault Man from now on, Mr. Cole.
No, I think Vault Cunt sounds a bit better than calling you a man.
I'll be winning big in the casino while you're solving pointless cases. My rhymes are platinum, I'll chip your skull, get the hell out of Vegas.
By a JPEG background, I guess he really wanted to be out of this battle before the last line.
The rhymes have so much flow like the water you got killed in. Well, goodbye indeed, Phelps. Fall Boy just achieved another win.
This dude used the "I'm winning" line about 3 damn times in this entire verse. At the very least, you could have phrased it differently. And now, we will end this sequel off with a shitty Vault image closing Vault Boy inside, where he will hopefully die from lack of oxygen.
Who won? Who's next? You decide! A big battle, Parodies.
Well, that's it. And yeah, I don't get why this battle in particular got a rematch. The first one was flawed in many ways, with bad quality not just from the cameras but the video format itself, little to no green screens, poor keying, terrible body acting, lazy as hell lip syncing, and in-your-face repetitive references that are not clever and seem to compose of only Fallout references and barely any LA Noire ones. And I know we are already expecting this when I say the sequel was a bigger improvement over its predecessor, but that doesn't mean it was good either. The green screens were still messy with their keying, the body acting is subpar, and that goes double with the lip syncing. Nathan couldn't give a rat's ass to show any emotion in his voice. Justin's mic peaked like crazy in a lot of parts. The visuals are uninspiring, and the writing, well, it's passable, but it's not very spectacular. There's still some unclever references, awkward and sometimes nonsensical rhyme schemes, and repetitive phrases here and there. In the end, Vault Boy vs. Cole Phelps' only thing it had to go in was, thanks to this battle, it created the rap battle parody community that all of us know today. But it's still a piece of shit. And Vault Boy vs. Cole Phelps 2 was a rematch that we didn't ask for, but at least they put enough effort into the battle to improve everything from the first matchup, even if it's only marginally so. Next time, something that has to do with balls and nooses and headless people. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to review next. So until I figure it out, thanks for watching, and if you excuse me, I need to call Superman to get rid of all those damn missiles.
Oh, it must be a Vault Boy bobblehead. It's got a little design, no?
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God. Calm down a bit. Oh! Oh, dear. Hey, you lovebird. Hey, stop, you lovebirds. Oh, stop it right now. Jesus Christ. Spider-Man, I think you guys have it the wrong way. Oh god, what the fuck am I doing? Alright, when did this little skit become a doll porno? Oh god.
You must be the bulk girl edition. Oh! Fun power! I wonder what the ability is.
Guys, I can't find my major doll. Oh no, where'd it go? Shit. I knew, I threw it off my bed and I don't know where it is now. Oh no! God damn it, there she is. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, I am so damn sorry. I have like no idea how it somehow got wedged under my drawer. Oh, and that's what happens when you're trying to do doll play, people. Hallelujah.